quería practicar hablando en español en este restaurante. And he looked at me and said, I speak English. And I'm like, okay.
Holiday car.
Yeah, Maazi's tricicleta. Mozzie.
Ma?
See?
Holiday car.
Yeah, Mozzie's bicicleta.
Wow, wow. Dad! What's wrong?
Dami un libro.
That's
One, two, three. Listo. Listo.
wait.
Yep. cannot see me. This is horrible lighting. But my phone is charging. I'm gonna eat, give y'all a quick story talk about what just happened when I went to go in this restaurant to get my phone. So yesterday, we took my brother-in-law and his wife were in town, and so we drove to Charlotte from Columbia to take them to Discovery Place Huntersville. So we had a good time there, and we drove back we went to Concord Mills in Charlotte, and then we drove back to Huntersville to go to this restaurant that I found called Azúcar, which means sugar in Spanish, and it was Cuban food. So now, I'm not gonna lie to you, last night I was a little bit nervous to initially start speaking Spanish because I didn't, side note, my brother-in-law's wife is Mexican. So I didn't know whether or not she was gonna speak Spanish to them. The waiters initially spoke to us in English, so I don't know if they customarily do that, if they assume that you are Hispanic, if they start speaking in Spanish or not. So I didn't. Then she started speaking in Spanish, and so I then was like, I didn't want to just start speaking Spanish just because she did, just to prove that I could, if that made sense. But I really did kind of want to practice. So, but that's not why I chose a Hispanic restaurant. The food looked really good, so that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so today I was like, this morning, so we ate there last night. I was so tired and like honestly a little bit overstimulated. Before I get all the way into it, I just stopped at Panda Express. So kind of sad they didn't have a drive-through. I got white rice. I got a plate with white rice and orange chicken and Beijing beef. And yeah, so we ate there last night. Food was good. I didn't speak in Spanish like how I wanted to. Like y'all know, I already speak to my son in Spanish 90% of the time. Now, look, I have a kind of pretty wide vocabulary, but a lot of it is not situational to motherhood. It's more like if you were traveling or ordering food or like, you know, animals, the basic colors, all that. Anyway, sorry y'all, I'm starving. I did not eat breakfast. And it's 11:30 or something? But yeah, so anyway, drove back up here, left my phone, didn't realize that I left my phone there until we were already an hour into the trip and like almost home. It takes like an hour and 30 minutes to get from Huntersville to Columbia driving safely. And so Chance has my location, that it was still at the restaurant. So I called using his phone, obviously. Called, spoke to a guy named Hector, told me to ask for him. He was like, I'll be at the restaurant all day tomorrow. Just ask for me. So I drove up here. I'm gonna insert the clip of before I went in, saying in Spanish how I wanted to practice my Spanish when I went in that restaurant. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all a story time when I get back in the car, but quería practicar hablando en español en este restaurante y vamos. So I walked in the door and I was like, hola, mi nombre es Livinglifewiththekellys. Puedo hablar con Hector, which means, hi, my name is Livinglifewiththekellys. May I speak to Hector? The girl was like, Hector, he's over there. And I was like, okay. So I walked up to Hector, and I was like, hola, mi nombre es Livinglifewiththekellys. Hablaré anoche sobre teléfono celular anoche. And he looked at me and said, I speak English. And I'm like, okay. I was like, me gustaría practicar hablando en español. And he was like, okay. And I was like, on my head thinking, so first, not bad. First, I don't know if you can hear me. I started talking with the food in my mouth. I walked up to him and I was like, my name is Tanava. Well, I'm translating what I said in English. I said, hi, my name is Tanava Kelly. I spoke to you last night about my cell phone. If you would have let me finish, I would have said, salí sin mi teléfono celular, which means I left without my cell phone. But the way he gave off was like almost disgusted a little bit. Well, mind you, after I said, hi, my name is Tanava Kelly. I spoke to you last night about my phone. And he looked at me and was like, I speak English. And I said, okay. And I said that I would like to practice talking in Spanish. He was like, yeah, you left your cell phone here? And he looked to see, he got up and looked to see if it's under the host stand. And was like, oh, yeah, I put it in the office or whatever. So that means he understood what I said. Because I never clarified in English what I said. He actually said back to me in English what I said to him in Spanish. So he's like, you call us tonight about the cell phone. Anyway, I said all that to say, I'm not gonna lie, my feelings was hurt. He made me feel stupid for even attempting, which, in my opinion, just proves why racism, not saying that I was racist, but like how racism doesn't make sense, or I can't think of, linguistism, because he obviously was not raised speaking English as his first language. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but when he was learning English, would he have wanted someone to say to him, like, you know, get out of our country if we can't speak our language? Like, is there a trademark on speaking Spanish if you're not Hispanic? Like, let me know. I have best friends, and I love them. Y'all saw the Sheen Hall. I don't know if that was September or October, but I never put them on. Even after I got the glue. Well, I had an opportunity where I was gonna wear them, because I'm really only gonna wear them like on the weekends for a special occasion or something. I'm not a girlie that has to have her nails done 24/7. However, I don't think I would like I don't know if this is ballerina or coffin. I mean, yeah, ballerina or almond. Because I don't think they're coffin. It's ballerina or almond. But I like this shape now. It grew on me. So at first I was like, but there's that mauvey brown. Yeah, I just want to tell y'all that was fresh in my mind. Very sad about it. I'm about to get disrespectful with this food. So, I'm gonna tell y'all later. I gotta drive back to Columbia, pick up Mozzie from my in-laws. So I'll see y'all.